Hello everyone! And welcome to HOMEWORLD Remastered. Wait, what's happening?
Okay, we're good.
What's happening? Hello! We're good.
We're good.
We're good. Hello! Hello, welcome to HOMEWORLD
Hello!
Remastered. It is
We're going to space!
We're going to space! We're gonna be in space, and I gotta think. I gotta think ahead and plan things and not be reckless, and it's gonna be interesting.
I demand recklessness from you.
Okay. Alright. Full cat. Here we go. But hello, me and Max are gonna play HOMEWORLD Remastered today. I've never played this before. He's played it a lot. He's going to teach me, hopefully.
I'm gonna do my best.
Yes,
Neko
I
Boy,
believe
thank
in
you
you.
very much for the subscription.
Oh, it was gift subs. We're getting gift subs.
Oh, it's Bob! Bob!
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Wait, how dare you do a hype train already? How dare, but thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Welcome.
Oh, now I've got dingalings going on.
Me too. Thank you so much for the subs and gift subs. Rika, thank you, Barb, for gifting us both subs.
Hey. Thank you,
Roasty, thank you for the
Bob.
gift subs. And Dima, thank you for the gift sub. I have been given permission to burn everything down.
Subs.
It's okay, I wouldn't burn it.
We're full fuck the world up
Full
kind
chaos.
of mode.
But it's okay, because I wouldn't burn everything down, because I wouldn't do that. It never happened. I would never do that. Anyway, this had like really nice ambient background music while I was setting everything up, and apparently it doesn't loop because the background music's just stopped. So so it is awkward silence, but it's okay. We're gonna play multiplayer.
Yeah, multiplayer, and my game should be
Yeah,
hosting.
I see it. I see it.
Hey, I will send you the password. Hang on.
Thank you. Yes. Well, actually, I'm gonna make you a little smaller on my screen just to.
Oh no, I'm becoming tiny.
Just so that more of the screen can be seen.
I've been shrunkified. It's like I'm your old child.
Oh, I'm chibi now.
Sitting on your lap. Oh god.
I'm chibi now. Hi! I can't believe it's making me manually type this password in. Okay, I think I'm joining. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to join. Invalid password?
What? That can't be right.
I definitely typed it in. It's not a difficult one to type in. Oh,
no,
the game's
I didn't want it to. Yeah, I know, because I'm rehosting it.
Oh, okay. But, thank you for the lurk as well, Rika. But yes, welcome everybody. Today is probably going to be a little chaotic because I'm going to be trying my hardest to think and plan and actually do things, and I don't think it's going to work out that way, but I'm going to try.
Okay, refresh and the game should be there.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Let me in. Oh, it's connecting.
Hey!
Yay!
There we go.
Ooh.
Lovely. Right.
Wait, we can change colors?
Yeah, you can give your fleet a color scheme if you want.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, perfect. Oh, this is so good. Oh, you're gonna know it's me. Oh, you're knowing it's me. Yes. The password was not arson. Because I would never do that.
Imagine Lirie committing arson.
I know, right? It's such a far-fetched thought. It would never happen. Right, are we gonna be on a team together?
Yes. It's me and you versus an AI.
It can be team 2.
Yeah, they will be team 2.
Nice. I don't know what any of these should be, so I'm just not going to touch them.
No, that's fine.
But yeah,
awesome. Thank you very much for the follow.
Yay! Yes, thank you for following, Max. Hold on, where's my collab command? There it is. Please check him out. He's very cool.
I'm not smart enough to set up collab commands, but if you pop over, I'm so sorry.
No, but you tagged me in the title anyway, so.
I tried to, but I'm not even sure if it's working.
It is.
Is it working?
Yeah, it's showing up for me. There's a big old pink name there.
That's so weird. Hey.
Peacock Gamer, thank you for the follow. Welcome. And thank you so much, everyone, for the hype train too. I didn't expect that. Thank you.
Lirie hype. Lirie hype. Lirie hype.
Max hype. Double hype. Double British.
Oh God.
That's maybe less hype.
At least because we're both in the same country, we have an outstandingly good ping connection.
It's true. It's true. That's so nice. I'm so used to high ping because I don't usually play with other people in the same vicinity as me.
Well, yeah, because the last time we played together was Red Dead Online last year.
Yeah, it was a while ago. It was so long ago.
God, it feels like it. I don't know what took us so long to get our fucking act together and just do it again.
Life getting in the way, I think.
Yeah, you know what, fair enough.
I still can't believe it's already May. Like, I feel like I blinked and the first half of the year's gone. It's wild.
That's time for you.
Hey, what is race? What are these?
Oh yeah, actually, sugar, I didn't set. So I feel like it's probably quite difficult to like choose a good option. I think your best choice is going to be the Higaran, because that's like the sort of a quote unquote main character. Race.
Yeah, like the protagonist, first one on the list kind of thing.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Thank you for the hydrate too. You should also hydrate.
Oh, okay. I will take a sip.
Only Monster? Well, if you insist.
Oh, I don't have any Monster. I've got Coke, at least.
It's reverse psychology, though, because Barb kept telling me to drink water, and every time she did, I was like, you know what? I'm going to drink Monster now. Just because you said that. So now it's the opposite, and I'm like, well, now I guess I gotta have a sip of water.
See, I gave myself a hydrate redeem that is exclusively for water, but it's 5 times more expensive than a regular one.
Wait, that's so good. I should do something like that. That's so good.
Oh, Barb has made a collab message for me instead. Thank you very much, Barb. Oh fuck, Barb just
got the elite water redeem. Yeah, but yes, if you want to see what's going on at all times, if you have both of the streams open, Max's gameplay is probably going to be better than mine, but mine will be funny. So watch us both. I'm going to be flailing around so much. I feel like I'm just going to be wandering off in random crevices of space, unsure of where I am. Okay, I'm ready. I think.
If you're ready, hit the ready button. There we go. Right.
Yep.
Okay, so my plan of action is that I'm going to basically move my mothership over to you so that we can operate in the same space.
Thank you, yes. Yes, please don't leave me alone in space. Oh, wow, that's bright. Right, okay, I can move the camera. I can select things.
God, I've got to remember how to play this versus...
Oh, let me know if the game's too loud too, because it suddenly seems very loud for me.
Yeah, let's turn that down.
But please let me know if it's too loud. I can't really tell. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, I keep pressing escape. Options.
Well, I've been using too much Blender, and I keep trying to use the middle mouse to move the camera.
There we go. I think this should be a bit better for the ambient sounds. But hello, welcome. I'm playing HOMEWORLD Remastered with Max. I don't know what I'm doing.
So your flagship is basically your home base, but it's a spaceship. So if you select it, you should get a build menu on the side. Or if you don't, push the build button at the top right.
Build.
I see it. Top right.
I see it. Okay.
And then you're going to want to build... oh, hang on. I need to make your stream bigger so I can actually see what you're doing.
Hold on. Sorry, I need to do something quickly. Okay.
Make a fighter facility so that you can make better planes.
Make fighters. Okay. I did it. I'm starting.
Hey. The little tiny doodad spaceships that flew out of your mothership at the beginning, those are resource collectors. The ships in a line.
Yeah, I see them.
If you select all of those, like drag a box around them and select them, and then right-click on the asteroids, they'll start pulling bits of resources out of the asteroids and taking them back to your mothership.
Oh, why did I pick... I think those ones are... No, they're not further away. Okay, we're good.
So if you look at the top center of your screen, your resource units is how much money you have left, basically.
It's going down a lot. Oh, is that because of the fighter thing?
That's because you're spending it on the fighter facility. So now you've done that, I would make like 3 squadrons of interceptors.
Let's do it.
So click on the interceptor button 3 times. And once you've done that, then click on the module subsystem tab, which is the circle.
That? No, that's cues. There's a lot of circles everywhere. What am I? Oh no, right on the top bar. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, module subsystems, and then make the research module.
Yes. Okay. Nice. Nice. I'm learning slowly but surely. Also, Baby Toothless, thank you for the follow.
The enemy is already attacking me.
Oh no, where are they? I'm gonna fight.
Oh, Barbara has redeemed real American hours, so we're gonna talk like this for a short while.
Nice. I can't do an American accent.
No, neither can I, but I'm gonna give him my damnedest shot.
Howdy, y'all.
Once you got yourself your research module complete, you're gonna want to go to the research tab at the top right. 8.
It's still being made.
We can do that once it's done, little lady.
The CPU is so rude. Wow, how do...
I am already under attack. It's not going well.
Can I come help? Can I...
Yeah, technically you can. I don't think you necessarily need to. These are just scouts. These are small fry.
Yeah, but we need to assert our dominance.
You sound like a mighty confident lady.
Hee. It's not what I meant to do.
Yeah, I've dealt with these miscreants.
There we go. I'm just like trying to remember how to move the camera at this point, honestly.
It's okay. Also, maneuvering in 3D space is pretty fucking weird.
It's real hard. I can't do. I'm getting loads of headbutts and sound alerts, and I'm just feel like I'm trying so hard to figure out what to do, and 8.
Overwhelming environment.
It's all right. Bring it on. Challenge accepted. Get him.
Strike group coordinates locked in. Reaching contact. Strike group to battle positions.
I'm making my way downtown to Liriesville on the other side of the map.
Awaiting further orders.
Got him. Ha! Okay. Back over here.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
I did it. I destroyed some things and I'm bringing them back to my main ship. I think that's what I'm doing.
You're done good,
Maybe.
darling.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying my best to do it. But hello, everyone! I apologize in advance. I'm probably going to miss a lot of chat messages today because I can only think about one thing at once.
She's a very popular cat girl.
But I'm learning
right now.
I'm learning how to RTS.
Space has her attention.
There's a lot of space. It's big space. But
Big space
at
hours,
least I have
let's
head
go.
pats too. Thank you. I feel like the head pats are like a reward for a job well done. Like, yeah, you did it. Good job. I'm proud of you. You sure blasted that single scout.
Okay, so now your research facility is completed. Go
Yes.
to the research tab at the top right.
Right, what should I research first?
So click on the square. The square tab.
It's not letting me click it.
Oh. Really?
That's Corvette research?
Yeah, because... Wait, maybe you don't have to... Hang on, go to build. Sorry, go to the build tab.
Yeah. I don't have a Corvette facility.
Ah, you don't have to research it. Okay, sorry, it's because we're playing different factions, so some things are...
Oh, so there's different things unlocked. I see.
Yeah, so you don't have to research Corvettes. You can just straight up start making them.
Alright, I'll do that then.
Underway.
So Corvettes are basically like gunships, heavy fighters. So they're still not like capital warships, but they can handle themselves better in a fight against bigger targets.
Okay. So are they more like the tanks?
I guess, yeah.
Just speaking in like MMO terms, I'm just like, okay, this is DPS. These are
Oh
the
no!
tanks.
Oh,
no.
in MMO terms, I have no fucking idea. They're like elite
Assist.
ads, I guess.
Okay, so they're like
Like, if you have-
just a little bit buffed. All right.
Yeah, they're like slightly tougher than your average doodad.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, my resource collectors are just having a great time here with these asteroids.
So you can queue up multiple things to research if you want. So I'd recommend
Oh.
like go to your fighter tab and maybe unlock bombers. Or you don't. Oh wait, no, you don't have to unlock bombers. What the hell?
I've
Damn
got
it.
so much stuff already unlocked. I feel like this
Yeah.
really is like the protagonist starter. Like I can
improved
go
bombs
through
is
all of
probably
these
worth
and I can do
getting.
all of them. Pretty much. Right, I'm gonna get a bomber.
Production underway.
Yeah, get some bombers. They're still fighter-sized ships, but they're specially effective against, like, big, slow targets.
Mm-hmm. Gotta say though, this is very cool. It's so pretty.
Yeah, like, I think this is one of the most
Get over how
visually
pretty
impressive
the
games.
space is.
Like the models as well, like the amount of texture work, because they said that the textures were done in advance so that they could be still high quality even on 4K monitors that hadn't become readily available at
That's
that
so
time.
good.
So it was like future proofing the game, so it would
That's so
still look good even on the bigger screens.
Nice. Also, Jeju, thank you so much for the 27 months. I'll be
Oh,
a strategy
shit.
master in no time. I will. I'm being taught by a master.
That's not true, but
It
thank
is
you.
true. You play so many strategy games, and I've seen you play.
I know,
stuff.
and I'm terrible at all of them.
No, you're not. You know what? You think you're terrible. You will feel so much better about yourself the more we play this.
Bomber squadron complete.
Ready.
It's all good. I'm learning.
You'll be pulling a Darth Vader on me soon enough, and now I have become the master.
No, I can't see that happening. But yeah, look at all these 27 months. But yeah, thank you so much for the founders resubs.
You've been streaming for 27 months? Holy
I
shit.
have. I celebrated my 2 years start of February. It's been so long.
A month today will be my 2 years.
Nice.
Yeah. I still have no idea what the fuck I'm doing for it.
Whatever you feel like. Blender time.
I mean, 12 hours of Blender, let's
12-hour
go!
Blender stream, let's do it.
I've been subjecting too many of my viewers to Blender streams.
But yes, thank you so much for all of the resubs though, and for the gift subs, and for the... I still can't believe there's like 27-month subs coming in.
Real ones showing up.
It's so wild. What is that? Oh, is that just another little... Yeah, it's just another little resource thing, just a tiny asteroids. I don't know what I should research. Should I just like improve stuff?
I would get improved bombs, because that will mean your bomber does more damage.
And I'm getting the interceptor max speed, because that just seems good.
Yeah, that's an incremental one, so when you do level 1, you'll get a level 2 option, so it improves over time. I would, because when you build your Corvette facility, frigate facility, capital ship facility, etc., that'll unlock the ability to research new hulls and technologies for those types of ships. And your mothership can hold all of them at the same time.
Wow, yeah, there's so much here.
Resource injection received.
Okay, thank you.
Oh yeah, Satan occasionally turns up and gives you money.
Thank you. Wow. Okay. I'm just like, okay, free money, or all right.
Upgrade complete.
What should I focus on first?
Having a good fighter screen is a good idea. So like, get a good squadron of fighters and corvettes ready.
I'll get some gunships.
Yeah, gunships are good against other fighters. On your sensor subsystem tab, it's like the rounded oval. The advanced sensors array is generally a good pick because it just improves the range at which you can detect stuff coming in.
That's good, yes. Anti-cloaking sensors?
Okay, I'm gonna get if you get the advanced sensor array, I'll get hyperspace sensors because our flagships, motherships are so close to each other. We can provide.
Yeah, we can cover each other with it. Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
So there are ships in the game that are so big that you can't actually make them from your mothership. You have to purchase what's called a shipyard, which is another ship that's even bigger that can make those big ships. And to call it in, you have to have the ability to operate in hyperspace. So you'll need to research or build your hyperspace module.
Yeah, I love
to get
it.
the shipyard.
Yeah, this ship is so massive it can only hyperspace into battle.
Yeah, because it's basically like it's basically the size of another mothership, pretty much. But it's got a huge building bay that can make the biggest warships in your fleet.
Cool.
Squadron complete.
Right.
What you can do is, if you want your fighters to specifically protect a certain unit, if you select them, and then there's the shield icon or the G button on the keyboard, and then click on another unit, and they will all protect that unit if it gets attacked.
Oh, that's good.
So they won't move, but what'll happen is if you're, like, for example, if you tell them to protect your mothership, the moment the mothership comes under threat of attack, they will
instantly
move to intercept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so what was that again? G?
It's G, or on the HUD in the bottom left, it's the shield icon.
None of these look like a shield icon to me.
Bottom. Oh shit! Bottom right. Oh my god.
Bottom right. Okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it.
Damn it.
Docking with mothership.
I didn't mean to do that, but okay. So that's the carrier. I'm.
So the carrier's not a combat ship, but it can defend itself. It's got like point defense guns on it, so it can sort of like ward off fighters, for example. But if anything like dedicated comes at it, it can't handle that. But it can carry fighter squadrons. It can build frigates. It can build gunships and other fighters. So it's kind of like a mini mothership,
hub, yeah.
really. Yeah.
Acknowledged.
No,
Ready
no.
for escort.
Max left and right monkey. Shut up, Barb.
Roger.
Resource injection received.
Thank you, Satan.
Moving into formation. Strike group coordinates locked in.
No, that's not what I want to do. How do I like unselect something?
Left click in open space.
Oh, thank you. Just been moving the same set of interceptors around, and I was like, wait, no, I didn't want to do that. What am I doing? I don't want it to look over here. Oh, I see, the carrier.
Yeah, so your see, this is one of the big differences between my faction and your faction is your carrier can have the fighter, corvette, and frigate facilities all operational at once. I have to pick one and stick with it, or get rid of it and swap it out for another one.
Hello! I see your carrier.
He.
Hello. I'm gonna make a... I didn't make one of these yet. Frigate. Frigate? Frigate facility.
Yeah, frigates are... I mean, the term frigate, I believe, originates from French and is a very old naval terminology. It's one of the few terms that's kind of like carried over from the age of sail.
Ooh.
Frigates would be the ships below ship of the lines. So ship of the line is the bigger,
Like the main line.
like, for example, HMS Victory is a first-rate ship of the line because it had triple-deck guns. It was the flagship. It was the biggest of the Navy. And then you have ship of the line, second class, ship of the line, third class. Then you go down to frigates, or sloops of war, as they were sometimes referred to,
Destination locked in.
which is a very funny name.
Nice. I'm gonna move my carrier closer to these asteroids so they don't have to go as far to collect.
Yep, that's a good idea. Yep, because I've got the carrier that I started with. I've left back at the
Yeah,
the
because
other place.
I just realized like they're going so far to return these resources when they're picking them up, and I was just like, I can move this.
Yep.
Slowly learning. Right, so should I just be working on just building everything up at this point?
Kind of, yeah. There is a if you go to the top left and click on population info, that'll tell you how close you are to like hitting the maximum of certain unit types, because you can't build like 70 trillion of the same thing.
Ah, I see. All right, yeah, I'm way off any of the maximums. Torpedo.
Assembly underway.
It says torpedo, I want it.
Yeah, fortunately the game, like, if you hover over stuff, it'll tell you what it does,
Yeah, what it
it's
does.
good at, and what it's not good at.
What it's strong and weak against. I love it. Sure.
Production underway.
Let's use some of this free money from the devil. Should I get a hyperspace module?
Yep, because that'll let you hyperspace in your
Production
shipyard.
underway.
Okay.
Interceptor squadron complete. Production underway.
I need to
I think I might have to wait.
get my hyperspace module so that I can
EMP.
get mine as well.
Torpedo frigate complete.
Yeah, so that'll let your scouts temporarily disable
Yes,
enemy
yes,
ships.
I am doing that. Improved torpedoes?
So that turns your torpedoes into multi-warhead torpedoes if they engage a smaller target, so they're more likely to hit and do damage.
Oh.
So it basically lets your frigate engage other frigates, whereas normally it has to hit something bigger than it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing that. Why not? Resource collectors can repair? Oh, I want that.
Upgrades available.
Mhm.
Mothership capital ship facility.
I'm just looking through everything with the widest eyes at the moment, just like, oh, there's so much.
This is why I love RTS games. They let you
There's so much.
they're such a flexible kind of genre that lets you do so many different things.
It is, it's really cool. And it's like, I feel like it's the kind of thing too where I can just like be figuring stuff as I go along. And then it'll go wrong, and I'll be like, wow, I know how that went wrong, so I'll know what to do next time.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, this went wrong because I didn't have this thing researched. I should do that earlier next time.
Exactly.
That kind of thing. Nice. I'm gonna unlock destroyers because they're called destroyers.
Destroyers are dope. Destroyers are kind of like the workhorse, kind of like effective against most things ship.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so they'll be the backbone of your fleet in terms of both firepower and sort of soaking up fire from enemy ships.
Nice.
New upgrades available.
I've got all these fleets here just like sat here.
Capital ships available.
That's fine, they're doing their job. I'm not quite sure what the AI is doing, but they're having a good time, I guess.
AI's scared because I destroyed all their scouts.
I'm gonna make a probe and send it off to them
Yeah,
and
see what they're doing.
happens.
Upgrade complete.
Oh, Bob, you remember playing Red Alert 2 and creating 1,000 basic troops and conquering the enemy base? Nice.
Yeah, I don't think Red Alert, like the Command and Conquer games, generally don't have unit caps.
Oh, nice.
Right, send the probe over.
I see your heavy missile frigate.
Watching my probe zoom away. Probes are
So
like
cool.
it's like a single shot unit. So basically, you give it one move order, and then once it's moved, it can't do anything else.
That's it. That is its one move.
Yeah, its purpose in life is to fly into the middle of nowhere, see what the hell's there, and then probably die.
What a sad existence. But it's for a good cause.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Oh,
See,
can I
that's we
rename
found.
my ship? Oh,
Research.
Uh,
It's available.
no.
Oh no,
don't
I
think
can
you
just move between the carrier and... Okay, on the menu, on the build menu.
I have parked my probe right outside their front door.
Destination canceled.
Mothership.
Where are they? Oh, they're right over here. I see.
So the enemy is playing as the Taidan faction from Homeworld 1, which is the enemy faction in Homeworld 1. The evil Taidan Empire.
Oh, they've got some resource collectors that are like right in between like us and them. Would it be very silly to go and like try and fight those?
You could send scouts to harass them, yeah.
I kind of want to do that.
Mothership.
Right, where are my scouts? How do I find my scouts?
They are the... I don't think you have any, actually. Wait, where
Oh,
are
I
they?
think they're all like defending the mothership at the moment. I think I sent them all to guard.
I can only see gunships, bombers, and interceptors. Did you build any scouts?
I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Let's make some. Yeah, I guess I just didn't have any scouts. Oopsie.
I was gonna say, I think you made interceptors
Yeah,
instead.
I
which
think
is
I did.
Fair.
Honestly, I went for the interceptors because I thought they looked cool.
I love the Higaran interceptors. They look dope as hell.
Scout squadron complete.
I see them. There they are. Oh, I keep wanting to WASD to move around the
I know,
map.
I know. I wish I could rebind the camera controls, but I don't think it works. But my keyboard like massively
Scout
offset to the
squadron
left,
complete.
so I
Yeah.
use the arrow keys.
Let's get my other scouts, and then I'm gonna be a little nuisance.
Hit and run. It's basics of warfare, you know.
It's like, you think you're getting resources over there? Not for long. It is time to be reckless and drink water and monster. Because I've got to hydrate.
Watered down monster.
No, separately. Oh, I have tried monster like mixed with a bunch of things before. It's
Why?
not recommended.
No, I wouldn't have thought that either, and I didn't even need to try it to find out.
Oh no, their resource collectors are leaving. No.
That's fine, they'll go back eventually. Because once the resource collector is obviously full, it has to go back, so it's not like they've burned through all the resources there. Monster with vodka is not bad. I would say it's bad because I don't like vodka.
Get over here.
That's slightly unfair, I just don't
I'm gonna
drink.
be ready.
Go, go, go,
I
go.
have had monster with like the Monster Zero, the Ultra Zero, the white can actually goes quite
Yeah,
nicely
that's-
with a lot of alcohol.
That's like the only monster I drink.
Yeah, I like that one, and I also like the Ultra Fiesta. It's like the teal can. It's mango.
Oh.
It's mango flavored, and it's so nice. I actually got a really, really big pallet of it the other day, so I've got like 16 cans in my room.
Nice.
Come back, come back. Yes, they're coming back.
Heading cleared. Setting drives to idle.
I'll get closer.
Strike group, prepare for assault.
This is probably a terrible idea. No, I don't want to do that. No. No, come back.
Standing by.
That's not what I meant to
Strike group in battle
do.
positions.
I'm pressing all the wrong buttons.
Ready.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew.
Doesn't look like their fighters are reacting.
No, they're not. The other resource collector's still just heading over here.
They don't give a fuck.
Just attack. Just keep attacking them.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew.
Resource injection received.
Thank you.
Thank you, Satan.
I should have brought a destroyer over. They're just not. They're not bothering. They're bringing more resource collectors over here. They don't even care. They're just ignoring me.
LOL.
Yeah, I should have just brought some attackers over here. Hold on, where?
Roger. Strike group attack order.
I'm bringing the Interceptors over too.
Do it, do it.
No,
they're gonna
leave.
chase. They're gonna chase it. They're gonna chase it down.
Copy. Strike group coordinates locked in.
It's not got much health left.
Strike group
I know,
coordinates
but it's
locked
heading
in.
back now, and I don't want to get
Strike
too
group
close to
attack
their
order
base.
confirmed.
I'm gonna
Strike group coordinates locked in. Strike group.
start bullying
prepare
this
for
one
assault.
instead.
Ready. Strike group. Prepare for assault.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's happening here.
Standing by.
Everything.
Oh, straw on my bottle's just
Attack
fallen out.
Just attack it, please.
Fight, fight, fight.
Fight, fight, fight! I'm doing great, thank you. Yeah, also, vodka is very much bad decisions in a bottle, I feel.
Agreed.
I don't drink vodka. I used to, like, whenever I went like partying when I was younger, I'd have like vodka-based drinks. I don't do very well with vodka. Come on, come on, come on. It's like it's got like 1 health. Come on.
Get it.
Shoot
Get
it,
it.
shoot it, shoot it. Yes!
Hey! First blood.
Bounty received. I did it. What is this? There's a probe. Oh, I'm gonna get that
Strike
probe.
group attack order confirmed.
Death to probe.
Goodbye, probe. Just instantly fighting. Thank you for the head pats. Head pats for a job well done. No probe. Hehe.
Bounty received.
Death to probe.
Nice. one lonely resource collector over there. No, I'm not gonna risk that. I'm just gonna come like over here. But that's so funny too, though, that the CPU is like doing the resources from so far away and going all the way back, like not bringing a carrier over.
Yeah, I didn't set them to very difficult, so it's not really
Thank
thinking
you.
much.
Yeah, this is very tutorial mode, I think, but I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
No, that's the idea.
Yeah, but I like it too because it's helping teach me as well. Like I can recognize, like, oh, the CPU did something wrong by not doing that, and
exactly.
I'm learning.
You're fucking smart, cat girl, brain
Be
energy.
smart. I got the brain cells. I usually save them. This screen's loud. I usually save the brain cells for Sundays only.
Oh yeah, because Sunday is your like puzzle game.
The puzzle streams,
game
yeah.
day.
It's like I save up the brain cells throughout the week and then use them all up in one day. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But something I've noticed recently is that with the game I'm playing at the moment, I'm really good at the actual puzzles in it. And then one of the puzzles ended up being like to make a cup of coffee, and I could not figure out how to make that coffee. I could not work that coffee machine.
Maybe it's like lateral versus like longitudinal thinking.
Yeah, I don't
You've
know.
got to approach problems in different ways.
It was more just I was putting a filter in a coffee machine and expecting it to make coffee without any coffee beans. I also tried to boil an egg at one point too, and I forgot to put water in the pot, and then I forgot to turn the hob on.
Amazing.
So I was like, how do I cook this egg? I can't heat it up. Just turn the hob on. I'm very smart and clever.
Yes, I agreed. Sounds like
Yes.
A+.
Ready.
Move even closer.
way.
Why not? Yeah, still quite a bit left in these rocks. I've got a lot of money and I've not been like researching much. I feel like I probably should be researching more.
Yeah, that's one of those kind of like sort of multitasking things that you just gotta.
Yeah, get used to.
Yeah, and honestly, that's one of the things I struggle with as well. Is suddenly I'll be like, oh fuck, I've been sitting here for like 20 minutes not doing research when I could have been.
Right. What should I research first? Like, what should I prioritize?
I would check your capital ship tab, because I think it's longer than can be displayed, so you need to scroll down. It's the parallelogram.
That one. Aha, shipyard. Should I make a shipyard?
Yes, but that's research to improve it. You need to
Ah.
actually make one. So you need to go to your build tab.
I can
on
make
your-
one.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yes, there we go.
And you can also make destroyers as well.
Production.
Those
Don't
the
remember
destroyers
saying.
will be the destroyers will be made from the mothership. They're not so big that they have to
Yeah.
be made from the shipyard. There's actually only one ship that the shipyard is necessary for. It's like the whole purpose it exists is so that it can build that one particular kind of ship, which I now have one of.
Nice. Which ship is that?
The battle cruiser.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's got a spinally mounted triple-barreled cannon. So it has to point the ship at the target to fire it, but it does lots of damage.
Enhanced sensors. Wait, what was that? Hyperspace 1. Ooh. I can upgrade
Yes,
my
that makes
hyperspace.
your hyperspace cheap. Because hyperspace actually, you need to spend money to use hyperspace depending on how far you go.
Ooh.
So, yeah, it makes
Reducing
hyperspace
the cost.
cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna research that.
Upgrade complete. Shipyard has arrived.
I have a
Oh, the
shipyard
shipyard's
now.
arriving.
Oh, it's so big. It's so big. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love the. Oh, I got stuck on it. Hold on. There we go.
I was about to say, if you use the Alt click, it'll focus the camera properly on it.
Okay, but look at, you can see the pink and teal in it so well. I'm so glad you could change the colors.
Upgrade complete.
Oh, you'll love Nebulous then, because you can give yourself custom emblems as well.
Yes, alright, capital class facility. I want one of those battle cruisers.
Mm-hmm. The Higaran battle cruisers are dope as hell. I love the look of them.
Mothership.
I get some more interceptors. And bombers.
Production underway.
Battle cruisers are also big enough that they actually have their own internal hangar space, so they can carry squadrons of fighters on their own. They can't make them, but they can carry them.
I keep trying to west. Every time I'm trying to move, I'm just here like, why is west not working?
Every time I'm wasting.
Every day I'm westing.
Oh my god, that was incredible.
Thank you for the hydrate, Bob. More sips. We must stay hydrated to do well in space.
Real sippy hours.
Oh.
Shipyard capital ship facility complete.
Ha ha ha. Yes.
So whilst there's no like base building in the game, you can make platforms that are like, you know how I said the probe you move once and then it stays there?
Mm-hmm.
They're like probes, but they've got guns on them, so you can move them and position them around your mothership or flagship, and they'll provide extra defense in that area. And that's under the hexagon tab.
Oh, I see. That's cool. Right, battle cruiser. What do I need? I need advanced
You might need to research
module.
it.
And
Yeah, your faction needs an advanced research module, so you can probably build that on either the shipyard or your mothership, one or the other.
I'll go mothership.
Complete. Mothership.
Right, where?
Yeah, since everything else is on there.
Advanced research module.
Production underway.
There you go, and that'll then give you the battle cruiser.
Haha, I see.
Oh, your first destroyer's done.
Yes.
Yeah, the destroyer has 4 kinetic guns and then 2 torpedo tubes on the front.
Ready?
Oh, it's so cool. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, look at this. Look.
I really like the Higaran destroyers. Like, all of these ship designs are so iconic to me because this is how they looked like 20 years ago when Homeworld 2 first came out. But obviously they're super high def and like remodeled now.
Yeah, that's so cool. Like, a little part of me wishes there wasn't the orange on them because quite a few of these ships have orange and it clashes so horrifically with my colors. But it's okay. Deal with the orange. These are so
Yeah,
cute.
unfortunately, that's not part of the paintable texture.
Yeah. The interceptors are so cute. I love them. It's probably weird to refer to a warship as cute, but I think it's cute.
Look, if the Japanese like moe industry has taught me anything
Anything
can
can
be
be
adorable
cute, yeah.
if you want it to be.
I look at a very strange creature and be like, oh, it's so cute.
Well, ain't you adorable?
That's what I do though. Like I'll be playing a game and like a rat will run from a dustbin and I'll just be like, oh, friend, you're so cute.
Oh, but rats are cute. In fairness, I'll give them that.
They are.
I
so much
would
orange.
easily have a pet rat if it wasn't just for the fact that their lifespans are so tragically short.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not quite sure I could handle like losing a pet so quickly.
Yeah, I'm the same. But also having a cat as well. I don't think a rat would be a good idea.
Well, there's that too.
I like that your assault crafts are stripy.
Yeah, because the camo pattern is like determined by the faction. So the Vega, the guys
Yeah,
I'm
you've got
playing
the
as,
stripes.
a lot of their camo patterns is stripe based.
That's so cool. Mine is like a single stripe.
Yeah, or like colored sort of. Yeah, because your secondary color is one
The teal,
stripe.
Advanced research
Yeah,
possible.
and then
Complete.
you've got paneling in the primary color.
Yep, and lots of orange.
Yep, and yellow and stuff.
I am bright.
You can try other factions to see how the colors.
Yeah.
When you're making your color scheme, there's actually like you can change what faction is the displayed ship, so you can see how it looks on other factions.
To like preview them. That's cool.
Roger.
Oh,
Interceptor squadron complete.
fire control tower.
So that's like an AoE buff around your ship that will
Yeah,
provide
combat effectiveness.
accuracy. Yeah, like accuracy bonuses to your ships in your area, so they're more likely to hit the target.
Ooh.
I would say that's better to put on because your battle cruiser, when it's built, gets 2 module slots as well, and the fire control tower is personally one that I would recommend because it means all of the guns on your battle cruiser and the ships surrounding it are improved.
Oh, like buffing everything. Ooh.
And since your battle cruiser is going to be, on the front lines doing the fighting, whereas ideally your shipyard is not going to.
No, hopefully not. Defense field frigate?
It's a unique ship for the Higarans. It basically generates like a temporary damage reduction
shield.
field. Yeah, so it doesn't completely negate damage, but it massively reduces it.
Ooh.
Problem is it only lasts for a certain period of time, then it has to recharge, and then you have to remember to turn it back on again. So it's one of those ones that I never really bother with because it requires a lot of micromanagement.
Improve construction speed.
Yep, that's a good one.
Doing it for all of them. But yeah, I'm researching the battle cruiser at the moment.
Good shout. Once your battle cruiser's ready, that'll probably be a good time for us to mobilize and go wipe out the enemy.
Fight, okay.
New upgrades available. Research complete. New capital ships available for construction.
Battle cruiser!
Construction underway.
There you go.
Alright, what else should I make too? Should I just start making like a bunch of everything?
Mothership
Like some more fighters and stuff.
complete. New
I think looking at your fleet composition right now, I would say frigates. You want some frigates.
Yeah.
Acknowledged.
So flak frigates, torpedo frigates, and ion cannon frigates are going to be your go-to. Because the flak frigates will take out enemy fighters, torpedo frigates can engage other capital ships and frigates, and the ion cannon frigates can take out capital ships.
Nice. Get a
primarily.
bit of everything.
Yeah. The Higaran frigates are a lot more specialized, whereas the Vega ones are a bit more all-rounder. So they're not as good at certain roles specifically, but they tend to handle more situations better.
Yeah.
Mothership.
Like the other ones can they can handle specific situations really well.
Yeah. Like the Flak frigate is outstanding against fighters and corvettes, but pretty much useless against anything else.
Strong versus frigates when upgraded. Okay.
Black frigate complete.
Yeah, remember that torpedo upgrade I was
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Upgrade complete. Mothership frigate facility complete. New frigates available for construction.
Max, I'm a great teacher. I that's very kind of you to say. I genuinely don't think so.
No, you are. I'm learning so much.
I'm one of the people where sometimes I can forget the trying to teach someone to go from A to B to C to D. I forget B and C
Production.
because it's like I'm so used to going through the process
Yeah,
myself
like,
that
you're used
it's
to it.
things I don't think about. Yeah.
That's okay. I'll just ask.
Black frigate.
Yeah. No.
complete.
But please, by all means.
Yeah. I feel like I'm good at teaching things when I've had time to plan it in advance and I know what I'm gonna say. But if I'm put in a situation where it's like, can you explain this?
Roger.
Sometimes the words that come out of my mouth
Reporting.
do not make any sense in English. Like I'll be trying to describe something and I'll be like, it's like when you do the one thing with you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And no,
I get
nobody
it.
knows what I
I
mean.
get it.
Torpedo frigate.
It's been so funny though, because sometimes there've been situations like that with my brother when we've played Escape Simulator, but he will
yeah.
understand what I mean, and I don't know how.
Standing by.
I mean, I suppose that's got to be a part of knowing you for that long. That
Yeah,
you can
the
kind of...
sibling connection.
Yeah.
Copy.
Also, our brains are on very similar wavelengths, i.e. ridiculous.
Hello, they've moved up. They've moved their carrier forwards.
Ooh.
They haven't really done anything else, but yeah, they have moved up.
Oh, they have. They got a bunch of scouts and interceptors protecting the resource collectors now as well, which is quite funny.
Yeah, the Homeworld 1 factions operate differently to the Homeworld 2 factions in that their fighters are created individually, whereas ours are created in squadrons.
Yeah, in groups.
Mm.
Oh, there's so much. My hand keeps instinctively going back to WASD. And I'm having to be like, no, don't do it.
Slap the hand.
No, bad muscle memory.
Complete.
If you do end up getting more into this, I'll introduce you to the complex Evo mod that makes even more changes and makes the game even deeper and more
Ooh,
customizable.
okay. Yeah, I don't think
It
I'm
lets
at
you-
that point yet.
No.
But heck, yes.
But for example, your mothership, it gives it extra gun slots so that your mothership can have its own gun systems and stuff like that.
Ion
Oh, that's so
cannon
cool.
frigate Complete.
Resource injection received.
Yo, your battle cruiser's ready.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Oh, look at you.
Big Mamma Jamma.
Fire control
Assembly
tower.
underway.
So the Higaran battlecruiser has 2 double-barreled ion cannon turrets, one on top, one on bottom. It's got 4 double-barreled kinetic guns, and then it's got 4 pulsar point defense guns as well.
Oh, what a chunky boy. I love him. He's beautiful.
I like big flat spaceship.
Yes. And thank you for the posture check too. I'm gonna sit up straight. Ugh. Oh, you're so powerful.
Battlecruiser
Oh, it's
fire
so
control
cool.
tower complete. Scanning for
So what you can do now is if you select everything, like just drag a box around everything that you've got, it'll only select military units. It won't select your it won't select like your mothership, your shipyard, or your carriers. Tell them to move somewhere and they'll all arrange themselves in formation like my fleet has. And then what you can do is if you hold down Control and press 1, it will assign all of those units to the number 1. So if you just push the number 1, it'll then select all the units assigned to it.
Okay, it's picked up my resource collectors as well, though. Hold on.
It shouldn't have. Why has it done that? Okay, maybe move. Okay, yeah, just select. Move the interceptors that are under the shipyard forwards, and then just select everything that's not near the resource collectors. Then.
There they are. No, I want it them. Thank you. Oops. I'll get there. I'll get there.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Okay, so once it's so now it's further forward. Just select everything that's there.
Nada.
Oh, it's selected your mothership.
It's selected my mothership too. It's.
Hold on, is that an? Hang on, that might be an option somewhere. Hold on.
An option that you have to enable.
Gameplay. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, go to F10 so to open up the menu.
Options.
Then go to gameplay, and you want to tick military selection priority.
Okay, there we go.
Also, so the NLIPS thing. If you go back to the options menu, this is just something that you can change if you want. It's non-linear inverse perspective scaling. Basically, small things that are further away appear bigger. So if you want everything to remain one-to-one scale, you turn that off, and it will make fighters stay as small as fighters, no matter how far away from you they are.
Okay, I kind of like them being bigger.
Then leave it on. It was just like letting
as
you
an
if
option.
you want to.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's right. There you go. So now you can do the thing where you can just select everything, and it'll only select military units.
There we go. I got him.
Okay, so now move them like somewhere nearby into formation. And whilst they're still highlighted, hold down Control and press 1.
Confirmed.
And it should say Control Group 1 established or something like that.
Group 1.
Yes, I got him. Group 1.
There you go. So now whenever you press the number 1 on your keyboard, it'll auto-select all of those units.
Group 1 copies.
Oh, that's so handy.
1 copies.
And you can do that for 10 different groups with every number on the keyboard.
Oh, that's so handy.
Resource injection received.
Nice.
Alright, let's start our advance then. I'm gonna move up to... Whoops, that's not how the camera works. Move up to about 8 kilometers away.
Alright, where are we going? We're just moving in?
Hang on, I'm not moving information. One second.
Are we just heading towards them?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up to just in front of them basically, so I shouldn't be in range.
Okay. Whereabouts should I move to?
You see those rocks that are between you and them? Just a bit further forward than those.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Bob.
Nice. There they go. There they go.
If you assign them a formation, they'll all move at the same speed, because at the moment your fighters are racing ahead.
Oh, how do I... Is it...
In the bottom left, if
Yeah.
you set them to fighter screen,
Fighter screen.
Oh.
There we go.
their interceptors are chasing after you. Oh, wow, you've inadvertently managed to, like, bait them by pulling
Just
them further
Baited
forwards.
some of the interceptors, yeah.
Yeah, so now they're going to fly right into your flak screen.
Nice.
Bounty received.
Come on.
I'm pretty sure one of your ion cannon frigates just tried to use its main gun on a fighter, which is like using a bazooka to kill a fly.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
New formation acknowledged.
Now I'm fucking.
Get over
opening up.
here.
Oh, they're deploying more fighters from their carrier. They had
Ooh,
stuff
okay.
in stuff in storage.
Strike group attack order confirmed. Strike group moving into position. Moving while engaged.
Attack. Yeah, go on their attack bombers.
Nice. Oh, here we go.
Oh, there's loads here now. Oh, here we go. This is war. Here we go.
If you hold... Okay, so this is something that Homeworld Cataclysm taught me. If you hold down Control and then drag Select over enemies, it'll auto-prioritize the best units to kill enemies inside that selection.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, yes, I see.
Bounty received.
Strike group to battle position.
Here we fucking go.
Here we go. I'm ready.
Group 1 has defeated the enemy.
Friendlies under fire. Moving in.
Group 1 under attack.
Attack them.
We are ripping into their
Yes,
carrier.
we are. Oh, this is great.
Death!
We got him.
Enemy carrier down.
We got him. Also, please let me know if it's too loud because explosions.
Oh god, I'm committing friendly fire on my own destroyers.
Oh, that was huge. I feel like this is too loud. Hold on.
I think I've got my game turned down to like 20% audio.
Strike group reports hostile.
Oh, their flagship's starting to pump out enemy strike craft to take us on.
Oh, okay. We moving.
Satan
we
is
moving
giving us
on?
loads of bounties. Apparently, yeah, it seems like. Hang on, I'm gonna try and let you catch up a bit because I don't want to leave you out of all this.
No, I'm here. I'm fighting.
I know, but like the weight of your fleet, like the destroyers and stuff,
Ah,
and frigates have been left behind. We reorganize, and then we can push on the flagship.
Okay.
Oh, it is your ion cannon frigate really is trying to hit a fucking strike craft with its main gun.
Group 1 reports victory.
Group 1 reports victory. I'm so glad.
Hey.
Good job, Group 1.
Strike group moving into position.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
Bounty received.
Strike group attack order confirmed.
Group 1 has defeated the enemy.
I think one of your destroyer battle groups got left out of the group selection because it's not moved up.
Oh no.
Heavy fire confirmed.
Oh, I see.
Roger.
No, there still is in like Group 1 too. Oh, I think I like deselected some of Group 1.
Strike group receiving fire.
Ah.
Get over here.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Group 1 under attack.
Get over here, buddies. We got some fighting to do. Aw.
Oh, they're dropping out corvettes now. They're screwing up your interceptors.
Bounty received. Bounty received.
Under fire. Requesting orders. Drawing heavy
My
fire.
frigates are so slow. I didn't realize
Yeah,
I'd
that's
left them
just-
behind.
That's all right. No, that's just capital. Like anything bigger than a corvette is just going to be slow.
Yeah.
Like battle cruisers are generally battle cruisers. You sort of just hyperspace them everywhere because it's just too slow to move.
They need to
them
just
normally.
zoop.
Yep. All right, let's get into this mojo.
Yes. Fight. Fight, fight, fight.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, I think we're hitting the flagship now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes. Where are they all going? Oh, there's just like a couple of corvettes over here just
Oh, they.
running away.
Oh, I think they might have been going after my mining operation.
Oh. Well, a bunch are like
Now
chasing after them now.
I know, I was about to say they've broken off now. I'm not quite sure what their plan is, but.
Strike group prepare for assault. Group 1 reporting. Taking damage, fleet.
Attack.
Yes!
Attack. Fight, 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 fight.
Oh, there goes the flagship. She's listing.
Oh, yes. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yes, look at that. Oh, wow.
What's the call?
Let's get those research ships too.
No survivors. Oh, because
We
it's
did
basically victory is determined by if the enemy can't actually create anything anymore.
Oh, nice. We did it.
We fucking had him.
We wrecked him. Look at the combat total for the CPU.
Yeah, they didn't do a lot of that.
No, they were just gathering resources the whole time.
Yeah, I think I might have set them on like turbo easy.
Yeah, swatting a fly with the Death Star planet blower up a gun. It's exactly what we did. It's just like the very
Pretty
much overkill, and I loved it.
Right, I'm gonna host a new game,
Yay!
and then I'm gonna go to the bathroom quickly, and I will be back.
Okay.
Password will be the same as last time.
Nice. Not arson.
I can make it awesome if
No,
you'd like.
no. That wasn't.
Okay, there we go. Right, BRB.
All right. Heh. Oh no, why did I click color presets? I thought it was going to be like different designs. I'm so silly. Let me get my colors back. Let's make them brighter. Let's make them super bright. Kind of like that. There we go. Quick, burn down the stream. No, no, we are not committing arson. We are. You can't. This is my home. I don't want the stream to burn. Alright, I might play as a different race this time and see how different it is. But I'll wait until Max gets back, because I have no idea what would be a good idea. Quick. It's okay, you're setting fire at Max's. I do not condone this. I do not condone this, but also I can't stop you from doing what you want to do, so, you know. Man, this is so cool, though. This is so cool. I feel like I was playing it a little bit safe there and not doing much, but I don't know. I feel like my main problem is going to be figuring out how much I can spend without running out of money to, like, research and unlock everything. I feel like I'm gonna go from, like, one extreme to the other this time. Like, the first playthrough, I was just doing little bits and I had loads of money. This time, I'm just gonna be trying to research everything, and I feel like I'm probably going to run out of money. We'll see, we'll see. Maybe it'll go really well. Oh, I can't add the NPCs. Is there a way I can, like, save my own preset? Oh, no, there's the preview. Ah! Okay, so that's the Higaran. That is the Vega. That's the stripy one. That is the Kushan. That's pretty cool. And Taidan. Oh, look how cool they are! Wait! It looks like a little dragonfly. Oh, I can change the badge too. Oh. Oh, I can change the badge. What should I make the badge? Oh, I didn't notice this before. Kind of want to go for this one. It looks like a little bug.
Wow.
Keith Narbo. I'm gonna go for that one. Wow, there's so many. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one. It's like a little drone bug. There we go. Okay. There's no worm on a string. I know. There's no 8 either. We've got 15 and 3, but no 8. I wonder if there's a way to add your own badges here.
8.
There's probably a way to add your own badge. There's probably some in like the workshop or something. If I play this again, I will have to figure that out. The real 8 was in our hearts the whole time. You're so right. That kind of looks like an 8.
8.
It's got enough circles to be 8 adjacent. I'm gonna go for that one. I'm going for 8 adjacent icon. Although now, like, the
8.
more I look at it, the more I just see a
8.
little snowman. Or like a person holding an orb. Like a little round person with an orb in their hands holding it up. There we are, team 8. Wait, can we... I wonder if you have to go in like numerical order, or I wonder if we could be team 8. I'm so curious. Right. Oh, resource multipliers, unit cap. Lock teams, yes. Start location fixed. AI strategy dynamic. I wonder... I guess it would be like super aggressive, super defensive.
Sorry, I threw
Flexible.
myself together an egg sandwich.
Oh, nice! Welcome back. Welcome back. I realized I could change my little emblem thing as well on the colors, so now I am 8.
Yeah.
My badge.
Sure.
8! It's the closest to 8 I could get.
Fair. Why 8?
8.
Because 8. It's a Stanley Parable thing.
Oh!
But there's a
8.
thing in the Stanley Parable where you can
8.
unlock 8. And I also have a sound alert on my stream, which is just 8. It's 88 points, and it just plays 8. Hold on, I think I can just...
8.
There it is. Oh,
Amazing. Oh, you got hit by a can.
I did! I got hit right as I ate. Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate and posture check. I'll have a big sit. Big sit. Big sip. A big sip and a big sit. Big stretch. Oh, but yeah, what are the races like? Like, what are the difference?
So technically, the Kushan and the Higaran are actually the same people. The Kushan are just what they're referred to in Homeworld 1, because they are leaving their world that they were raised on, Kushan, and trying to get to their true homeworld of Higara. So when they get there at the end of Homeworld 1, spoilers, I guess, they become the Higarans, because that's where they were supposed to be all along. The Taidan, so the Taidan and the Kushan are Homeworld 1 factions, which means they operate relatively similarly, but they operate differently to the Homeworld 2 factions, which are Higaran and Vega.
Okay. So I was wondering about trying a different one. Would it be better to stick
the
with
one
like
that's-
Higaran and Vega?
They're the ones that are going to operate the most similarly.
Okay.
The gameplay for the Homeworld 1 factions is quite different.
Okay, I'm gonna try Vega this time then. See how different it is.
I'll go Kushan. We can fight the Higarans and the Taidan.
Nice. Oh, okay, we've got a standard and an easy.
Should we be team 8 then if
Yes,
you love
thank
the
you.
number 8?
I was actually talking about that while you were away. I was like, I wonder if we can just be team 8 or if we have to go like chronologically.
No.
Yes, we're team 8. Oh, I'm so happy.
Thank you for extinguishing the fires, Bob.
Wasn't me.
8.
8.
8.
Lol, 8.
Can we change the colors of the enemy ships as well? Although I guess we don't have to.
Yeah, I can. What do you want me to change them to?
I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead.
Oh.
It's just more like, can we? Yeah, we can leave them like that. I got... Ooh.
Oh, Bob says purple and yellow.
Ooh. Perfect. All right, here we go. Here we go. This time I'm not going to be as conservative with my resources. I feel like I was reluctant to do things in case I ran out of money, but I had too much money.
Yeah, I prefer playing the game when I'm not so constricted.
Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, look at those stripes. Oh, this is great.
Flagship.
I do love the Vega designs as well. I love all the ship design in this game.
They're really cool. Right, yeah, I've got to actually research the facilities here. Let's get a
I
research
straight up
module.
do not remember how to play this. Oh, this faction, there we go, research ship. I actually have to build a spaceship to do research for me.
Production underway.
I don't have any research I can do yet. Oh yeah, I should get some resources.
Resource collector awaiting
Oh,
order.
you need to make the research module first, that's fine. Oh wait, no, you have it. Yeah, no, you need to, make the research facility. The research module on your ship. Then you can do research.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. There we go. I'm making it. Lance fighter. Ooh. All right, they're all doing their resource gathering.
New upgrades available.
Oh, I got pinged that you shouted me out and then
Yeah,
looked over
yes.
and it's, I can see it there. Thank
Nice.
you, Lirie.
You're welcome. Thank you for teaching me how to play this. I was so scared looking at it, but now that I've like started playing it and you're explaining things, I feel like I'm starting to get it.
Good.
Hopefully.
I'm like I said before we started, I know it looks intimidating and can be intimidating as a genre, but it's just a matter of taking your time, not
Sensors array.
not taking it too seriously, I guess, and
Yeah,
worrying
not
about
worrying
doing badly.
too much.
New fighters available for construction. Research complete.
Being bad is not the end of the world.
Yes, it's okay to not win.
Hmm.
Wait, I'm being attacked already. Oh no.
Oh fuck.
Oh, I'm in trouble. They've sent loads of scouts over here.
Scout swarm, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they scout swarm you?
I have nothing.
Well, your carrier and flagship have point defenses, so they can thin them out and hold them off for the time being. At least they're only scouts, so really they're not actually a gigantic threat to you right now.
I know, but they're still here. How dare they?
once you get your fighter facility up, you can crank out a few assault craft, and they'll be able to deal with them easily.
I'm trying to get some assault craft out. How dare they? They're so rude. I got some assault crafts. Where are they?
Hey.
8.
Yeah, the Vega squadrons are slightly larger than the Gagarin squadrons.
Strike group, prepare for assault. Under fire. Requesting order. Strike group, step out of position.
8.
My assault craft are in trouble.
Make more.
I've got more. I'm making more. I'm just making as many as I can. I'm just making them.
Gotta keep making.
So scary. I love that I was just like, I'm gonna do everything, and then I just get immediately attacked.
Yeah, you've certainly drawn their ire somehow. Thank you, Satan.
They just saw me and they were like, nah, I don't like that one. Too pink.
Okay, I have a special kind of fighter that I can make called a Defender that's specially designed to protect large ships from fighters. I'm gonna make a bunch of them and then send them over to you.
Thank you. I'm just trying to fight all of these. I just keep making assault craft.
Honestly, that's not a bad move right now.
Just, I need them.
Have like 5 squadrons going at all times minimum.
Did I get him? I think I got him. I got him.
You cleared most of them out. You've done good.
Hua, okay.
Assault craft squadron complete.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Oh, wow, what a start. What a start, just instantly.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I can the Homeworld 1 factions have the ability to steal enemy ships. Like they have corvettes that have these like grabbers on the front, and if you attach enough of them to an enemy ship, they just drag it back to your Homeworld ship and convert it to your team.
Nice. Okay, well on the plus side, I've got a lot of assault craft now.
I mean, that's not a bad thing by any stretch.
Group 1 copies. Strike group
Get into
coordinates
formation,
locked
friends. There we go. Right. I don't know what I'm doing. Corvette facility.
Production underway.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yes.
Hoi hoi, I got la. Is that supposed to be ADS or ads?
I've got the ADS system now. I'm gonna unlock fusion bombers. Wait, are you bringing more over? I swear.
in. Copy.
They are. They're bringing interceptors over.
Order confirmed.
Oh, they're parking up in between us as well.
They are. Wow. They are so rude. Wow. I let my guard down. We had the easy NPC. This time the AI is just going all out. Oh boy.
I need some way of getting shit to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are very far away. And they're like right in the middle.
Yeah, they are mobilizing in the middle, which I don't like. Okay, I know what I can do. Hold on.
Oh.
Corvette squadron complete.
Okay, I got him, I think.
Acknowledged.
Group 1 reinforced.
I feel like they're just gonna come back over here again, though. I'm so scared.
Sorry, okay, I've got a plan. I'm gonna hyperspace over my carrier when it's full of defenders, drop all the defenders off, and then hyperspace back.
Okay. Okay. Also, hi! I'm being attacked by everything.
Corvette squadron complete.
Resource injection received.
Right.
Getting the fire control tower.
Killed them all. I'm doing my best.
Right, I'm researching all the corvettes.
Reporting friendly units.
Bomber squadron complete.
Why do they keep coming over here?
I don't know. They've decided that you're the bigger threat, apparently.
Why? I'm a baby. Why do they do this?
Flagship fire control tower complete.
I'm a little baby, and I'm probably spending all of my money right now.
Group 1 reporting. Acknowledged.
Yeah, they just keep bringing things over here.
Research complete.
I'm gonna tell all of my defenders to protect your carrier.
Thank you. I'm getting quite a big fleet now, at least.
Defeated the enemy.
Oh, come back here. No, okay, no, okay, we're just going over and attacking.
Strike group moving into position. Strike group prepare for assault.
Screw it, I'm getting them. I'm gonna get them before they can get me.
I'm taking
That's life.
Research complete. New corvettes available.
I'm gonna hope that.
attack order confirmed.
Flagship.
I'm gonna hope this goes well. I'm just kind of going for it at the moment.
Production underway.
Over here, am I winning?
Group 1 copies.
Where are my defenders going?
I'm just attacking their carrier now.
I'm taking hits here. Strike group under enemy attack.
Yeah, they're bringing loads over now. This probably wasn't a good idea.
Strike group receiving fire.
Missile corvette squadron complete.
Also, come over here.
Strike
Go cause them some problems, see if I can pull the heat off you.
Research complete.
I think I am gonna run away now, actually.
Construction.
Strike group moving into position. Ready.
I'm gonna run away and regroup now, I think, because
Locked in.
my troops are getting pretty wiped out. It's probably not the smartest idea.
One under attack. One destroyed. Upgrade complete.
But when have I ever made good ideas?
Production underway. Command corvette complete.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, I'm definitely pulling attention.
Group 1 assigned. Research complete.
Okay,
New
going back, thank
utility
God.
class
I've
ships
not got
available
many
for
troops. This is
construction.
really bad. It was a terrible idea. I shouldn't have done that. I have learnt what not to do.
I am. Oh, thank God. Thank you, Satan. I was about to say I'm really running out of money.
Mine layer corvette complete.
Also, on the left, top left, there's a button that says toggle diplomacy options. So you can do things like we can give each other ships or money.
Contact. Friendly's under fire.
Ah.
Research complete.
Oh, I see.
Ships available for construction.
Resource collector under attack.
That's handy. Oh boy, here we go.
Fighter squadron
They're coming for me again.
Strike group.
Actually, what I can do, this will make your life easier, if I give you these defenders. So they'll be under your control.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Taking damage, please. Strike group to battle positions. Copy. Attack vector.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Squadron complete.
Everything happens so much.
Target confirmed.
Upgrade complete.
Reporting. Strike group.
Oh, my forces at the center of the map have been pretty much wiped out. And my
this is so
fighters are really
terrifying.
eager to get into a fight.
Yeah, it's like the fact that they're so right in the middle.
Strike group reports hostile contact.
Enemy probe detected.
Reporting.
Get back! Stop it!
Attack order confirmed.
Upgrade complete.
Taking damage.
I wish they'd stop.
Production underway. Production underway. Production underway. Production underway.
Can they stop? Can they not?
Oh, I have completely run out of money.
Oh, do you want me to send you some?
Only if it's not gonna, like, cripple your economy.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you
Did I do it? Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, no, come back here. Oh, I don't know what's happening. Everything happens so much.
I mean, look, you're still alive. That's, like, a good thing.
I don't know how. I don't know how. I'm everything.
under attack?
Supporting friendly units. Moving to intercept. Stay calm.
They really do not like me.
They've got a real hard-on for fucking...
They
going
really
for
do
you.
not like me. What did I do?
God.
I was just sat here gathering my stuff, just... Oh my, thank goodness.
Upgrade complete. Command corvette complete.
Kind of stuck in the mud until my economy situation unfucks itself.
Standing by. Target confirmed.
Get him.
Upgrade complete.
Enemy neutralized. Awaiting orders. Supporting friendly units.
Oh, come back
At
here.
least that you're making good use of that defender swarm.
Yep, thank you.
Complete.
Resource injection.
Oh, thank God. Thank you, Sean.
Oh, money.
Group 1 reports enemy contact. Group 1 under attack.
Attack coordinates locked.
Stop. Stop attacking me. Please.
Oh, the enemy has destroyers.
Oh no.
And they're on course to you.
Ship facility complete.
Oh no, this is gonna be the end for me, I think.
No!
Friendlies under fire. Moving in.
Can I remove something once I've built it?
Oh,
Strike group under enemy
Oh,
attack.
I need that.
Production
Like the module slots and stuff.
Standing by. Friendlies
I-
under fire. Moving in.
would have thought
Strike
so.
group attack order confirmed. Drawing heavy fire. Under fire. Requesting orders.
Oh, there they are. There are the destroyers. I see them.
Heavy fire. Confirmed.
one assigned. Lance fighter squadron complete.
Strike group to battle position.
I'm trying to make the hyperspace module at the moment.
Yeah, because if you can hyperspace over to me.
I know, yeah. I think I'm gonna be wiped out before that can happen, though.
No, no, no.
Strike group moving into position. Further fire.
New upgrades available. Flagship hyperspace module complete. New capital ships available for construction.
Formation acknowledged.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
A hyperspace module.
You've got it built.
Yeah.
So the Vaegier, the way they do hyperspace is they have to build a gate. They have to build a platform that's a
Okay.
hyperspace gate.
How do I do that?
So on one of your ships, build a platform control module.
Okay. I think I'm gonna... No, I didn't want that. I think I'm gonna fall before I get the chance to do this. I think I'm gonna get wiped out.
I mean, the flagship is pretty durable, so it'll survive for a while.
Flagship.
Not to mention, I think they're probably going to try and take out your carrier first, which will give you more time.
Assault craft squadron. Flagship underway.
I got one.
Oh, where's Master Chief when you need him? I know, right?
Ready. Strike group to battle positions.
Come on, come on.
New research available. Flagship platform facility complete. New platforms available for construction.
Hyperspace gate. Come on.
Reporting.
I'm building it. I'm building the hyperspace gate.
Strike group receiving fire.
This is so
I have
scary.
a I have a horrible feeling that you need 2 gates, one at each end, which means you need to somehow get a gate to me. But I don't know.
Resource injection
We'll see.
received.
Drawing heavy fire.
Yeah, when linked with a
Carrier
second
under
hyperspace
attack.
gate, it allows friendly ships to jump.
Hyperspace platform complete.
Okay.
Production underway. Flagship.
Green line confirmed.
I'm just gonna try my best to
Mounting received.
sneak around the edge.
Ready.
Is how can I can't move it?
Standing by.
8. Did you give it a move order already?
I did. Is it only one move order? Oh,
It's a platform, so it only gets one move.
Platform complete.
okay. Yeah, they're coming to attack it now.
Resource collector lost.
Standing by. En route.
I'm trying. I'm just. I don't know. This is the end, I think.
Resource collector destroyed. Flagship.
Okay, set your flagship on a course to me basically.
Flagship underway. Flagship. Flagship underway.
Breach in starboard fusion chamber.
Carrier destroyed. Flagship. Flagship underway. Resource collector lost.
The hyperspace gate is nearly there.
Mounting received.
But I don't know if the flagship
Resource
can make
collector
it.
Destroyed.
Resource operation reporting enemy contact.
Flagship.
Doesn't seem to be moving, or if it is moving, it's moving really slowly.
Flagship underway.
Well, it's a big spaceship.
It is very big. Come on, please.
Oh, the hyperspace gate! You're moving it.
Yes,
It's
I got the
here.
other. I got the second one over to you.
Okay, right. To link the 2 gates and then get your flagship out of there.
Flagship.
How do I do that?
I actually don't know.
It's like I'm trying to get to this hyperspace gate at the moment, but they're attacking it. But it's moving so
Okay,
slowly.
you got a hyperspace button, bottom right.
Which one?
The one that's it's the arrow going into a box.
I don't see that.
It's the first
Oh, I see
button.
it. There it is. Okay. Oh, I lost the gate. Damn it. I didn't. I didn't know how to do it. No. Wait, I did it?
Oh!
Did I do it?
Hyperspace jump complete.
Acknowledged.
I don't know, I can't see you exiting hyperspace.
No, neither can I. Where am I?
Flagship.
No, my flagship's still over here. My flagship's like stuck at the edge of the map. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I
Production
think you just hyperspaced in the wrong direction.
Well, I don't have a clue what I'm doing.
Are you able to do it again?
Yeah,
Are you
I'm
able to
making
actually-
another gate.
Do you need the gate? Because you've got the button, so try.
Yeah, you
just-
need it linked with 2 hyperspace gates to jump between the 2 locations.
But I think I think that's for smaller ships. Your flagship might have the ability to just jump.
Oh, to
on
just
its own.
jump?
Hyperspace platform complete.
Yeah. So if you hyperspace jump over to me,
Hyperspace coordinates locked in.
Oh, it's working, I think.
oh fuck yes.
I think it's working. Oh, that was terrifying. I've got nothing.
That's fine.
Complete.
Oh my god.
Resource injection received.
I'm learning. Slowly but surely, I'm learning. Oh, and now they're all just coming straight over to
Oh,
me.
here we
Great.
go.
Live fire confirmed. Friendlies under fire. Moving in.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell them all to tell all my units to protect you.
Thank you. Time to try and figure out what the heck I'm doing here. Just rebuilding my fleet.
Way.
Yeah, basically.
Production underway.
I didn't know how the hyperspace gate worked. I thought I needed like the 2 and then to
yeah,
go
no.
between them.
I've never used them, so I assumed that's how it
Yeah.
worked as well.
We're both learning today. Oh my goodness.
Assault craft squadron complete.
Reporting.
I've got a few fighters again.
Friendlies under
A
fire.
couple.
Moving in.
Just a couple.
Standing by.
Oh, run away from
Strike group
them.
coordinates locked in.
Run away, run away.
Copy. Guard order confirmed.
Defend the flagship. Defend it with your life. We live to burn another day. No burning!
Bomb squadron complete.
Not yet.
There is always time for burning.
Not yet.
Supporting friendly units. Getting banged around here.
Oh, that was terrifying.
Production underway.
I had no idea what was going on there.
Victory. A potential for victory.
Oh, the problem is every time I build a fleet now, they immediately run over to these enemies that are right here. And I
Yeah.
immediately lose them again. I need to...
Enemy attack confirmed.
If you just move your
need to move my flagship.
behind me, basically.
Stay on top of it.
I think I might have to hyperspace move it, because otherwise it's going to be too slow.
Friendlies under fire. Moving in.
Can I not?
Getting banged around here.
Missile corvettes.
Oh no, that's outside of the map.
This is a
Oopsie.
cakewalk. This is a cakewalk.
That would be why I couldn't hyperspace there.
Initiating.
Roger. Strike group coordinates.
Moving all the way. I didn't realize we were like right at the edge
Complete.
Watch your six.
of the world.
Yeah, this map is not very big.
Drawing light fire.
Huh. Well,
Flagship.
Welcome to RTS Stress Lab.
Well,
Enjoy
yeah.
your stay.
well, I think I need some more resource collectors now.
Production underway.
Fucking destroyers.
This is wild.
Oh, they're boarding one of my ships.
Complete.
Oh.
Yeah, they're trying to take over one of my ships.
Oh. Can they not?
No, they got one.
No. Man, I feel like they cheated. They cheated. They were immediately both close to each other, and we were just as far away as we could be.
This is true.
Therefore, they cheated.
Resource injection received.
Resource collector complete. Flagship.
There you are. Hello.
Reporting. Move order confirmed. Ready?
More destroyers coming into play.
Nearest resources are like over here. Oh boy.
Resources locked in.
They are killing the shit out of me.
Yeah, this is not going too well, huh?
Standing by. Collection confirmed.
Yeah, their destroyer swarms are just wiping my frigates
Yeah.
out.
Strike group moving into position.
Yeah, maybe we should have gone for too easy instead of an easy and a regular.
I'm bad at video games.
Me too.
Roger.
It's okay. I'm still amazed I
Area complete.
somehow
Standing by.
managed to make it through whatever just happened.
One
Yeah, no, that's very
Like,
fair.
to not be wiped out there, I'm like, oh wow. Just panicking, like, oh, I don't know which button I need to press.
Roger. Destination locked in.
New construction options available. Flagship.
Destroyer.
Production underway.
Well, I took out 2 of their destroyers, but I've lost virtually my entire fleet to do so.
I'm making a destroyer.
Production underway.
Probably a silly idea considering how much money I do not have.
Yeah.
But I'm making a destroyer.
Reporting. Group 1.
I love this sad little hyperspace gate that I just plonked here without knowing how anything works.
It will live out its very short life as happy as it could be.
Yeah, it's just chilling. I'm surprised it's not been destroyed yet, honestly.
Standing by. Roger. Reporting. Collection confirmed.
Flagship.
Oh no, my money's gone.
Same. Who needs money? We do.
I
we
need
do.
money.
We need money. Oopsie. I don't know. I mean, it could definitely go worse. I could have just been wiped out immediately.
Well, there's that, yeah.
Okay, I've actually got some resource collectors out now, at least, so.
Come on, Daddy Satan, I need another fucking...
Please
resource
give
injection.
money. We need the money. Welcome, welcome. I'm learning how to RTS. Real-time stress.
Flagship.
Rapid targeted stress.
Mm-hmm.
Destroyer complete.
Barbara's right.
This is fun, though.
Good. I'd
Stressful,
be very
but
upset
fun.
if you were just very upset if you were not enjoying
Yeah,
yourself.
I'll just be here like, yeah, I'm hating this. This is awful.
Ready. Destination locked in.
No.
But can I just say, though, when I actually managed to get the hyperspace off to get next to you, like, the the adrenaline rush I felt then, that was...
Yes! Yes!
Confirmed. Underway.
Missile Corvette Squadron complete.
Copy.
Group 1 reinforced.
Okay, I've nearly got a big Mamma Jamma ready.
Copy.
Nice.
Strike group moving into position.
I've got a destroyer.
Hey.
I'm gonna make
Where
some
did all
more
this money come from?
Corvettes, I
Did you-
think.
Did you give me money? Did we get a Satan injection and I didn't notice?
I think we got a Satan injection. I'm not sure.
Production underway. Laser Corvette Squadron complete. Production underway.
There we go. The largest warship that I can manufacture is now ready.
Acknowledged.
Nice.
The Kushan heavy cruiser.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
I got my fleet assembling now.
Hey.
Getting some troops back after having them all viciously destroyed
out.
immediately. Yeah, lesson learnt though. If we do this again, I will immediately hyperspace to you.
I was going to say, I think next time also I'll arrange the fleets so that like we're next to each other.
Yes, that's probably a good idea. It's so scary though, just like not knowing how much they're building that we can't see at the moment.
I know.
The fear.
Flagship. Mine layer Corvette complete. Production underway.
I'm just trying to get a little bit of everything at the moment.
It's not a bad call. Ideally, yeah, you would want a diverse fleet so that you can counter as many different
Yes.
options possible. Like, hyper specialization into one thing can work, but it's a dice roll.
Yeah, I guess it depends on luck, like what troops
Missile
the enemies have. Like if they have something
Mm.
that's super powerful against the one thing you have, then you're
Yeah.
kind of stuck.
Roger. Strike group moving into position.
It's not quite as strict as, like, turbo rock, paper, scissors, but there is some element of that, which
Yeah,
is
the-
kind of the basis of most RTS balance, is like, one thing kills this, but it's weak to this. That thing
Yeah.
kills this, and it's weak to that, and then it loops around.
And it's also like this one is strong against this and this.
Exactly, yeah,
But
so then
weak
it
to
gets a little
that.
more complicated.
New research available. Flagship frigate facility complete. New frigates available for construction.
Excellent.
Production underway.
Yeah, no fear, the unknown, one fear.
Accurate. I approve.
Moving to destination.
What I think is going to be our best option for any kind of remote victory is if we both simultaneously focus down one enemy.
One of them, yeah.
Rather than trying to divide our
Yeah, both of them at the
efforts.
same time, yeah. We've got to take one of them out so the other one's alone.
And I feel like if we're looking forwards from my position to the center, I think the left is stronger.
Resource injection received.
Ready. Confirmed.
I think the left is the normal, the right is the easy.
Okay.
Ready.
Group 1 designated.
Ready. Strike group moving into position.
I'm actually getting troops again. Look at them. Oh, it's beautiful.
Acknowledged.
Assault craft squadron complete.
Construction underway. Assembly underway.
Hmm. Let's unlock these other frigate types.
Flagship.
So with the Vega, like as I was saying in the last game, their frigates are more generalized.
Yeah,
so
I
the
can
assault
see.
frigate, the assault frigate's kind of good against everything that's smaller than it, basically. and the heavy missile frigate
It's for
is
the big
better
ones.
than everything's bigger than it. Yeah, pretty much.
Research complete.
Then you've got the
The infiltrator ones.
frigate. Yeah, so that's for boarding. So what it does is it flies over the enemy ship and then fires drop pods into the enemy ship that are
That's
full of
so
soldiers,
cool.
and the soldiers then go through the ship and take it over for you.
Heavy missile frigate complete.
Group 1 copies.
Resource collector complete.
Copy. Strike group coordinates locked in. Standing by. Resources locked in.
Oh, I feel like not knowing what they're doing is kind of making me really nervous.
That's just a part of like the general.
Yeah, the
what's
RTS
referred to-
experience.
Yeah, it's referred to as the fog of war, which
Yep.
is actually a mechanic where like
Where you
the
can't
game
see
will
the things
deny
out
you
of range.
information. Yeah, it will deny you information outside of where you're looking. And there's like older RTS games would have something that's also referred to as the shroud, which is like the map is literally just black until you go there, but then when you leave, it goes grey and you can't see what's moving there anymore, even if you can see the ground.
Copy. Ready. Ready. Understood. Ready. Move order confirmed.
Daddy Satan,
Roger.
come on.
Group 2 designated.
Standing by.
Group 1 reinforced.
Okay, I need to build more. I'm gonna build another destroyer.
Destroyers are going to be a big help.
Yes, I can make one more at the moment. And then
One
maybe
more
another one
is
if I can
better
get
than
enough
none.
resources?
Yeah, no, destroyers, like I said, they're the workhorse of your
Mhm.
fleet. They're the hitters. Vega destroyers work more on a basis of like burst damage,
Mhm.
whereas the Higaran destroyers do more consistent, sustained damage because they rely on their guns primarily to hit
Yeah.
over and over and over again. Whereas the Vega destroyers, whilst they have guns, their primary damage dealer are the heavy missiles that they can fire every so
see.
often.
I keep these command corvettes around to make sure everyone's accurate.
Resource injection received.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Yes.
thank you, Satan. I'm making more destroyers.
Production.
Thank you.
God bless you, Satan.
Maybe not.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't quite realize the oxymoronic
I didn't
nature of
realize
that.
as well until after you said it, and then I had a moment of hold on. Hold on a second.
Something not quite right about that one.
I'm getting some more bombers as well.
Away.
Group 1 standing by. Group 2.
Oh, one of the things that I've overlooked telling you, just because it's something that I'm used to doing.
Mhm.
If you want to build a lot of something, and you don't want to wear your finger out by clicking loads, if you hold down Shift when you click, it'll do it in groups of 5,
Oh, that's so cool.
Destroyer complete.
and that's something that you'll see in a lot of RTS. So that's something that generally like carries
oh, yeah,
through
shift
the
click to
genre.
build 5. Nice.
Production underway.
Yeah, so in a lot of RTS games, not all of them, but most of them,
Mhm.
Shift click to do multiples of something is a
Nice.
common
Okay.
feature.
Taking enemy fire.
Resource collector destroyed.
Resource collector taking enemy
Oh
fire.
no,
Okay, I
they're
got an
attacking
in-
my resource collectors.
Confirmed.
Yeah, I got an enhanced sensor array, so I can now see all of the horrible things they're
Resource
doing.
collector lost.
Attack coordinates locked in.
How dare
Laser
they?
Corvette squadron complete.
This may be a mistake.
Resource collector
Oh, are we going in? Oh shit.
I wanted to defend my resource collectors.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I should be going in yet. I'm coming back.
Resource collector lost.
I'm too scared.
Coordinates locked in.
I'm too scared.
Enemy contact. Reports enemy contact.
Get into attack formation. If they follow,
Attack.
if they follow, we attack.
Flagship carrier under attack.
Oh no, I'm going into attack. Stop that. Nope, nope, abort,
Uh-oh.
abort, abort.
Forget about this.
Corvette under attack. Drawing heavy fire. Taking damage. Supporting
Underway.
Oh, they're coming over. Yep. Oops.
Yeah, I think we gotta commit.
Yeah, I think we gotta.
strike group. Prepare for assault.
Mounting receiver.
2 copies. En route.
Ion cannon, go boy.
Key.
Taking hits.
Boy.
Mounting receiver.
Under
Wee.
attack. Calm.
Assume arson formation.
No, no arson.
Strike group receiving fire. Under fire. Requesting orders. Strike group under enemy attack. Enemy destroyed. Need new orders.
Mounting receiver.
Strike group reports hostile contact.
Destroy.
Arson beam, go boy.
No arson.
Where did the arson thing come from?
Things being set on fire.
Roger.
Right, I could have. I think I could have figured that one out.
No, I'm just like really unlucky. I feel like fire just follows me.
Oh, okay.
Completely unintentionally.
Strike group attack order confirmed. Strike
But
group
fire
reports hostile
follows me
contact.
around, and then people started saying that I was doing the fires, but I'm not.
Oh.
Strike group receiving fire. Strike group prepare for assault. Confirmed. Lock
I've-
weapons on target.
I do not have many troops left. I don't think it's going very well.
Resource collector complete. Flagship.
Mounting receiver.
I'm pushing in. Go, 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 go. Let's fucking go. We are so back.
Ready.
To destroy. Resource collector complete.
I'm setting my resource collectors to repair
Oh, nice.
in the middle of battle. It's a silly idea.
No, that's smart.
But most of my... Oh no. Most of my enemies are... I mean,
Production underway.
enemies, most of my ships are destroyed.
Underway.
Oh, well, I'm causing problems.
Resource collector complete.
I'm not being much help at the moment, I don't think.
Mounting receiver.
Confirmed.
Look, every ship is a benefit, and oh fuck,
Order confirmed.
we're being flanked by destroyers.
Acknowledged.
Oh boy. Oh no. Oh dear.
Abort, 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 disengage.
1 copy. Strike group coordinates locked.
Running.
Moving while engaging.
One reports enemy contact.
Confirmed. 1 standing by.
One under attack.
Strike group moving into position. Moving while engaging.
Mounting receiver.
Uh-oh.
Missile corvette squadron complete.
Strike group prepare for assault. Strike group to battle positions.
Yeah, this is
We're out
not
of money
good,
as
huh?
well.
This is not good.
Flagship.
Resource collector
Here we
taking
go, I can ion cannon focus down their destroyers.
Resource collector
Mhm.
attack.
Resource collector destroyed.
Mounting receiver.
Okay, I can make one.
One destroyer down, 2 destroyers down. Alright, this is working.
Acknowledged.
Wow, Wow, who'd have
focus
thunk
the
it? Having
destroyers.
the massive numbers disadvantage would be a good thing.
Corvette squadron complete.
Standing by.
Last
Okay,
last
it's the last
destroyer.
one.
Let's get him.
Yeah. And then we need to swing all the way back around to go back to the right-hand side.
Ike not one. Repair order confirmed. Standing by.
Okay.
All right,
Okay, those are down.
back to the right-hand flank.
Reporting. Strike group coordinates locked in.
Oh boy.
Fucking A+ shit.
Whoa, that was good.
Most of my strike craft have been knocked out, but I still have a lot of frigates, corvettes, and all my cap ships are still up.
I've got 3 destroyers.
Hey, that's good.
Action received.
Ah, Satan, yes, you legend.
Oh, perfect. And another destroyer on the way as well.
Hey.
Standing by.
Group 1 assigned.
Oh, they're bringing some more out. They've got some interceptors.
Oh, I
Sorry.
see them, yeah. Yeah, and gunships,
Group 1
frigates.
reports enemy contact. Group 1 under attack.
Strike group attack.
Getting them.
Have him!
Get out of here!
I knock your fucking spark out, mate. Swear on me, mum. Oh yeah, they're getting shit on.
Oi,
Oh hell
mate!
yeah. I'm gonna turn you into a fucking kebab.
Oh, some more over here too. Oh boy. There's a lot
Oh,
over
here we go. Bloody hell. It's all CPU 2. I don't know where CPU 3's gone.
That kind of worries me a little bit.
Ready.
Oh, I see them. They're over there.
Attack vector laid in.
A little worrying.
Just control drag box, attack everything in that general direction.
Berths are clear. Berths are clear. Resource collector under attack. Construction underway. Construction underway. Assembly underway. Roger.
1 designated.
I love the music in this game though, I gotta say.
Acknowledge.
The soundtrack is awesome.
It's so cool. Oh,
I'm
they're
pretty sure it's all
coming
like-
from the left-hand side as well. They've got another destroyer.
Black frigate taking heavy.
I'm pretty sure it's mostly just remixed, like remastered stuff from the original soundtrack. So it's all the same music. Also, the original Homeworld is responsible for a lot of gamers being aware of the song Adagio for Strings
Ah!
by Samuel Barber, because it's used in a very poignant scene early on in Homeworld
Oh,
1.
nice.
Reporting. Strike group attack order confirmed.
Alright, I'm engaging the left-hand flank
Yeah,
fuckers.
same.
Resource collector lost.
Engage capital ship.
Destroyer versus destroyer.
Let's go!
Copy.
Currently fueling my future developments through pure bounties from getting kills.
Attacking capital ship.
Missile corvette squadron complete.
Roger. Attacking capital ship.
We
Oh,
Mission accomplished. Standing by.
I do not have many troops left, but
whatever you've got is good enough.
1 assigned.
I have troops,
Battle positions.
which is always a good thing.
Yeah. Advantageous.
It's like I have things. You want to get over here too?
Strike group coordinates locked in. Strike group prepare for assault.
My destroyers are all still up as well.
Yeah. They've got the health pool to kind of like survive encounters with the bigger targets.
Ready. Friendly under fire. Moving in.
Oh, I'm nearly out of money.
Berths are clear. Berths are
Right, so I've been relying on Daddy Satan for a while now.
Roger. Confirmed. Strike group moving
I'm
into
gonna see if I can
position.
actually.
I got no
Before-
money.
I'm gonna see if I can try and hit the right-hand flank. Let's see if I can try and hit the right-hand flank before the left-hand
Ooh,
flank
yes,
comes back.
again. Yeah.
Acknowledged.
Group 1
Good idea, I'm coming with you.
Bomber squadron complete.
Strike group moving
Let's
into position.
fucking go,
Oh my God,
sunshine!
let's get him.
Roger.
I see the carrier.
Ooh.
Copy.
Engage and destroy.
Group 1 reinforced.
Engage capital ship.
Flagship on site.
I see it.
Strike group
Get
prepare
him.
for assault.
Resource collector complete.
Get him, get him, get him.
Strike group under enemy attack.
Flagship.
Engaging enemy carrier. Oh yeah, I think the easy CPU at least is on the way out.
Resource
Yeah.
collector complete.
We've got them on the
Nice.
ropes.
Strike group.
Oh, I think they just hyperspaced away.
No,
Strike group.
you coward!
Prepare for assault.
How dare they? Right, well, I'm just gonna attack the flagship. They are also probably going to hyperspace away, but at least I can.
Oh god, I just realised I completely neglected an
Smack
entire
it.
class of ship. I have missile destroyers I've not been building.
Oh! Oh, now I'm
Oops.
worried I'm doing the same.
Sorry, it's just I don't play the Homeworld 1 factions very much, so I kind of sometimes forget what they can actually do. I'm much more familiar with Homeworld 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I never actually played the original Homeworld until I got this remastered collection.
Ah.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
And then you got the chance to.
Yeah, and then when the
them
remastered
all
collection
out.
came out, and they were like, "Hey, you can get," because they actually give you the original versions of the game with the remastered ones as well. So it's actually 4 games, or 5 if you include the multiplayer as its own thing.
Nice.
And yeah, not to sort of make my purchasing of it worth any less, but I got it on sale from
Nice.
I got it on sale from
We got it.
not a grey market reseller, but hey, but just like a third-party seller,
Mm-hmm.
where it was on sale for 90%. So it was like £2.50.
Oh, that's so good. Oh,
Yeah.
that makes it even better.
Exactly. Like I think
We
this
got
is
him.
just an outrageously good steal for that kind of value.
Yeah, that is such a bargain.
Okay, so that total faction's been wiped out completely. It's just
Nice.
the guys on the left now.
Which is probably going to be a bit trickier.
It'll be trickier, but I've also got another heavy cruiser, 2 destroyers, and 2 missile destroyers on the way.
Attack run initiated.
Group 1
And all of our cap ships are still up. Like, you've got, what, like 4 or 5 destroyers now?
I do. I've got 4 destroyers.
Okay, let's head back to base and, like, repair, rearm, refit.
Yeah.
flagship.
Reassemble.
Production underway.
I need to rebuild my entire
I'm not going to be
fighter
able
battalion.
to afford to make this extra destroyer I'm trying to make, but I'm hoping that we'll get a cash injection soon. And thank you for the hydrate too. I will have some sippies.
There you go. I gave you another 1,000. That should be enough to finish it off.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because we've got
There-
a lot
there
of
it is.
fucking incoming.
Injection.
They are very unhappy. Oh, and Satan, yes.
We got it. I knew luck would be on my side.
Yeah, we've really upset them. They are assembling in force.
They are not happy.
That's like
no.
10 ion cannon frigates.
Oh boy. Should I get some infiltrators?
They can be a little difficult to use just because they take time to actually take over an enemy ship, and that whole time they can be shot at, and they often get prioritized by the AI. So they're really kind of difficult. You kind of had to use them against like a human player that's not necessarily paying attention.
I'm gonna get some heavy missile frigates then.
Ready.
Yep. Wait, the enemy's moving their flagship towards us. What the fuck? That's ballsy.
Hello?
Do they know something we don't?
Hi?
Time to be afraid.
Strike group moving into position.
No, to hell with being afraid. I've got a second heavy cruiser coming out the dock.
Yeah. I've got 4 destroyers. 5 destroyers.
A
Destroyer complete. Flagship.
Ready. Entering hyperspace inhibitor field.
5 destroyers.
New heading set.
the whole system's going to implode. That's why they're fleeing. No, that's not ideal.
No, but then they're not fleeing. They're heading towards us.
Copy.
Well, they're no. What Barb was implying is they're running away from something a lot worse than us.
No, it's fine.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Group 1 reinforced. Heavy missile frigate complete.
Standing by. Understood. Roger. Copy. Okay, you're good to go. Repairs initiated.
Feel a renewed appreciation of this game.
Acknowledged.
Like getting to experience it with someone else for the first time. It's like enjoying it for the first time by proxy through
Oh, I'm
someone
so
else.
glad.
Heavy missile frigate complete.
This is so wild. This is...
Flagship.
I'm so nervous.
I might just be a naughty little bullshitter. Yes, Barb, you are. Last
Heavy
destroyer's
missile
coming out the dock, and then it's just the missile destroyers.
Roger.
Group 1 reinforced.
Strike group coordinates locked in. Destination locked in.
Okay, I've got 5 destroyers.
Nice. I've just realised the your destroyers, that colour scheme, it's like you've got the like a trans pride fleet. With the
Oh, I
pink and
do! Look at it! It's great.
teal.
Yeah, because like the teal definitely looks more bluish here as well.
Mm.
Nice.
Heavy missile frigate complete.
Oh, that's really nice timing on that. Thank you. Thank you, Satan. That was very nice timing.
Order confirmed.
Everyone say thank you, Satan.
And then I'm like, should I just make like a bunch of bombers?
Bombers are never a bad idea, especially because they've got so many frigates. The bombers will really chew them up.
Production
It doesn't
underway.
actually look like they've got any flak frigates,
Heavy
so
missile
they're going to be very vulnerable to strike craft at the moment.
Nice.
Standing by.
Homeworld said trans rights. Damn right.
Nice.
flagship.
Trans rights.
Let's
Reporting.
fucking go.
We've got quite a nice army here, I think.
I'm literally just waiting for these 2 missile destroyers to be done, and then
Nice.
and then,
And
we're
then we
gonna
can
go
just head in.
steamroll
I'm
them.
ready.
Bomber squadron complete. Flagship.
Copy.
Because I've also been making a few little resource collectors as well and putting them on repair duty.
I made a whole bunch of resource collectors and controllers to like support them, and just never used them.
Yeah.
Just fucking.
Well, maybe you can now. You
Yeah,
still got 'em.
that's what
Yeah.
I've just done. Just told them to move.
flagship.
Roger.
Bomber squadron complete.
Strike group moving into position. Reporting.
One of those guys is meant to be staying there.
Flagship.
Oh, these rocks are almost completely dry.
Ah. Well, I've just stopped
Oh.
collecting resources at this point. I'm just waiting for the injections.
Well, considering we've wiped out the enemy fleet, their resources are still up for grabs, so we can actually move our resource collection operations to the
True.
old.
Or we can just
place.
defeat them and win.
Squadron complete.
So thirsty for blood. No wonder you love arson.
Fight them! No arson.
Standing by.
Group 1 reinforced.
Strike group coordinates locked in. Entering hyperspace inhibitor field.
Okay, halfway on the last missile destroyer.
Strike group
Nice.
moving into
I've just made a bunch of bombers.
Flagship.
I got a good feeling about this. I may regret saying
yeah.
that, but I've got a good feeling about this.
No, I'm with you. I think we've got this one.
Ready? Strike group moving into position. Reporting.
Group 1 reinforced.
I think I'm ready.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Like 1/5 left to go on this missile destroyer.
Confirmed.
Oh, they're the resource collectors. I was wondering what my two little green bits in the middle of your yellow was.
Oh yeah,
Those are my friends.
they're vibing.
Group 3 designated.
Oh, I need to hang on. I need to send you because I will one thing I will say. The Nebulous community as a whole is one of the best communities I've seen. That's like a gaming community.
Oh, yeah.
They're very supportive, very inclusive. They don't tolerate any kind of shite.
Oh, that's great.
And they've got this one meme that one of the particular ship hulls is like developer confirmed canon trans ship.
Oh, nice. Nice, I approve.
Where the fuck is it?
Group 1 standing by.
I really want to attack them. How close is your ship?
It's done. I'm now just looking for a meme.
Okay, I want to attack them.
Here we go. I found it.
Thirst for blood.
Oh no! I just sent you my Twitch channel for some reason.
I was gonna say, oh, great
Precisely.
meme.
No, shut up.
They're moving.
There we go. Huh? They're moving.
They're moving.
Oh fuck!
I love that. Thank you, but they are definitely moving. We fight?
Ah, fudge.
Attack coordinates locked in. Supporting friendly units.
They got a battle cruiser over here.
What? Oh fuck
It's
me!
attacking my carrier. You know what? You could just attack that. I don't care.
Carrier taking heavy damage. Resource collector taking enemy fire.
Hang on, it's actually going after me, so I'm gonna.
1 copy. Capital ship locked in. Strike group reporting.
I'm going after this battle cruiser.
Under attack.
Yep. That's a bit too much of a threat to have to
Yeah, I did not even see that. They snuck that around. That is sneaky.
stealth battle cruiser.
Strike group reports hostile contact. Under fire.
Sneaky, sneaky. It's okay, I don't mind losing that cruiser. I just want to... Actually, these are gone.
Taking enemy fire.
Get this battle cruiser out of here.
Go to heck, battlecruiser.
Get out of here! Get off of my property!
Resource collector under attack.
Destroy.
Resource
Yeah, there's
operator
no way it can survive this much focus fire
Yeah.
on it. We.
There we go. I just attack away, my lovelies. Attack away. So much happening. There's so many explosions happening. This is great.
Ba-ba-bam-bam-bam-bam-bam-bam.
Resource collector destroyed.
moving to intercept.
Oh, they have some destroyers back there.
Yeah, I see him.
Captain ship locked in. Strike
I just basically told my fleet to attack all.
Mm-hmm.
Find a target, make sure it's
Just
dead,
attack.
move on. Yeah.
Just attack. We'll just get him. And hello! Pew, 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 pew. That destroyer out of here.
Death.
Oh, I feel like they really snuck a lot of units out of sight.
Hull breach. Hull breach.
We should be able to.
I think we should be okay though,
Recruit.
yeah.
Mm.
Just in case, I'm gonna make another destroyer over here.
Oh yeah, I'm somehow sitting on 18k now.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of money too. I'm guessing from destroying them.
Group 1 reporting. Under fire. Requesting orders.
Attack. Attack! Let's get him!
We.
Destruction! Destruction feels
awesome.
so good. Yeah, they had no chance. We got this.
Someone in your chat apparently has an announcement.
Announcement? Ooh, what is it? It better not be that I'm committing arson, because I'm not. Sorry, I was so focused on destroying these ships.
Crushing your enemies.
My brain is just like destroy mode. Destroy mode. I am simply attacking.
Imagine something that isn't attacking.
Defending?
No?
I mean, no, that 'cause even when you're defending, you can still attack as well whilst
Wait,
defending.
what the hell? Hang on, these are CPU3 ships. CPU3 isn't dead yet.
What? I thought. Oh no.
They must have. Wait, did we kill that carrier? Because remember
oh,
you
no,
said
I don't think we did.
the carrier must have escaped.
Oh.
Although I'm now engaging the CPU2 mothership.
Okay, I'm gonna come over here too then. We'll get the flagship.
Destroy complete.
Got another destroyer.
Flagship.
Attack run initiated.
Yeah.
It's down to like half health.
Copy. Heavy missile frigate under attack. Attack clear.
Yeah, it's nearly down. It's nearly down. I completely forgot about the one that hyperspaced away.
Yeah, I did too. in
I
fairness.
forgot.
Pressure drop.
I forgot.
And There we go.
Nice. Let's get all of these out of here now.
Frigate lost.
Heavy missile frigate taking hit.
There it goes.
Nice.
Heavy pressure dropping.
Frigate lost.
Reporting.
Nice. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Okay, I hydrate. I hydrate whilst attacking.
All personnel.
All I have left is my destroyers.
Lost.
But I've got 6 of them.
I mean, that's not a bad thing. I'm losing frigates pretty fast, though.
Production underway.
Standing by.
Destroyers are okay, I think, yeah.
Wait, where's my other
My cruisers are
destroyer?
doing great, too.
Oh yeah, over here.
Coordinates confirmed. Standing by.
Get him.
Attack run initiated.
And the carriers.
Our destroyers are getting the frigates as they approach.
Nice. Yeah, destroyers are great anti-frigate ships, so...
Engaging. Strike. Attack order confirmed.
Get him both.
Destroyer complete.
Get him out of here.
Confirmed. Destination locked in.
The 2 carriers are both over here.
Capital ship.
Our CPU2
those
has
are
2
both,
carriers.
yeah, they're both CPU2 carriers, so CPU3's carrier must be somewhere else.
Hiding somewhere. That's fine, we'll find it.
Reporting.
We will find you.
We'll find it.
Attacking capital ship.
Battle cruise is coming.
Oh, fucking hell, okay. They must have a shipyard over there, then.
I'm going for the battle cruiser.
Capital ship locked in.
Yeah.
Come on, my little destroyer.
Engage capital ship. Ready.
Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Don't have him.
Ready.
I love that all I have is destroyers. I only have destroyers.
Like, that's not a terrible...
They're
Because
doing a
destroyers
good
are
destroying job.
Yeah. There's that, yes. But they are a generally good all-rounder. Like,
They are.
They're only not good against stuff that's, like, basically outnumbering them. There we go.
These little bombers out of the way too. Get out of here. There we go.
Yeah, we just entered the range of a hyperspace inhibitor, which makes me think there's a big capital ship around. Because they're the ones that usually carry
Probably.
those. Maybe the shipyard or another cruiser carrier, even. Sorry.
Order confirmed.
See frigates being produced here,
Roger.
and fighters and a destroyer. There's the shipyard.
I see it. I see it. Let's get it.
Capital ship locked in.
I'm bringing my destroyers in.
Yay! Go 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 go.
Yeah. They move so slowly.
Oh motherfuckers! They're going after my resource operation on the side. You bastards.
That's just okay. It's okay.
Attack vector laid in.
Resource injection received.
Yeah, destroyers down. Get that shipyard.
They've got something else. It must be making stuff somewhere. They've either got another shipyard or... I don't know. It's CPU 3 that's attacking me.
They have so many attack bombers over here. What the heck?
Attacking capital ship.
Those are all CPU 3 ships.
Hmm.
Attack run initiated.
What have they been doing over here?
Fuck
They
knows.
hyperspaced. It was nearly dead. We gotta find it. We gotta find it.
Destroyer complete.
Bearing to target.
They hyperspaced to literally right. What the heck? Wait, where'd it go?
It's out of visual range.
It was here.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Oh! It's,
CPU 2 has been destroyed? Yes.
it
Okay.
must have hyperspaced in the middle of dying, and then hyperspaced
Mhm.
out as destroyed.
Nice. Yeah, because I was gonna say, I thought it was very nearly dead, if not already. But we got him, now we just need to get CPU 3.
And they're the easy ones, so this should be fine.
In theory.
Yeah, in theory.
In theory, I still fear.
Ready. Destination locked
We
in.
got this. Look at that little row of attack bombers over there. There's so many.
Standing by. Group 1 reporting. Attack clearance received.
Right, well, the carrier's here.
If I can do this. They've got so many... What are these? Oh, they're resource controllers. Right, that's
I'm
a
sorry, my destroyers
moderately
are so
concerning amount of
slow.
bombers. It's fine, it's fine.
Attack run initiated.
Let's just take that
I
out.
do love the swarm of missiles chasing after a single bomber, though.
Mhm.
Fuck this one guy in particular.
All weapons on target.
My destroyer's just all the way over here. They're so moving along so slowly, so sadly.
Destination locked in.
Okay, it jumped, but I don't know if it actually survived the jump.
We will soon find out. I hear explosions. Yes,
It was dead!
we did it. Oh heck yes. I'm so glad we won that. I was so scared at the beginning. Like I didn't think I was surviving that.
Not only did I think you weren't surviving it, I was concerned that at one point we were just gonna get steamrolled.
Yeah, it was looking that way. That was terrifying. But we did it. We did it.
Fuck yes.
Feels good.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, Briar arrived. Sorry, I had the fucking transvoxel meme over my screen. I didn't
was
see
intense.
it
Oh.
on Twitch.
8,
8.
8,
Good job, teammate. We did it. We did it. Right, what time is it? Because I know...
Yeah, we're coming up on the 3 hour
Yeah, you
mark
gotta go
now.
get some dinner and stuff.
Yeah.
Should we leave it at that for now?
Yeah, I think we're good there.
Oh, that was intense though. That was wild.
Excellent fucking show.
It was so good.
Right. Have you got another stream today, or is that it for you?
No, that's it for me for today. But I know you're going to be streaming later, aren't you?
I certainly will, yes. I will be playing Colony Wars Vengeance
Ooh.
at 7 PM, so in approximately 2 hours.
Yeah, please get some dinner.
I will.
But yeah, thank you so much for teaching me this today though. This was wild.
No, thank
This
you
was
very
intense.
much
It was great.
for joining me. And I know there's a lot of because there was a point where the game went on sale like last year, so I bought it for a load of people as well. So there's actually quite a lot of our like circle that has it. So we can
it's
organize much bigger games.
A big team.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's exciting.
Oh,
But actually, let me. Oh no, you're not on this screen. Hold on, I made a mistake.
oh,
You have vanished.
I've been abandoned.
Come back. There you are.
Hey.
I wanted to come over to here just to get some background music because the. I don't know why the game's just silent. It had the really cool ambient background sound when I loaded it, so I was like, okay, that's great, this is wonderful. And then start the stream, it's just really ominous silence.
The game decided, no, I think the atmosphere needs to be
Yeah.
weirder.
Yeah, but thank you for teaching me how to play.
Oh, again, thank you very much for joining, and I appreciate putting your feet into something that you're not necessarily
Yeah.
familiar with.
Trying my best.
Yeah, no, you did great.
Yeah, it went better than I expected it to. I thought I was just going to mess everything up to the point of no return, but it's quite nice. It's like, it's flexible, like it's difficult to recover, but it's not like completely impossible if you
Exactly,
do
yeah.
the right things, and I like that.
No, we will absolutely have to organise
Yes, definitely.
more games, bigger games.
But yeah, should we do like a double raid?
Yeah,
Raid
can
the
do.
same
Where are we
person?
gonna go?
I don't know, have you got any preferences? Oh wait, no, let's raid Bob.
I was about to say, Bob's just boosting
Yeah,
up.
Bob just went live.
let's go
Let's raid Bob. We got it. It's perfect timing.
Hey. Right.
Alright, should we just do like a space
Yeah.
raid message?
Patchy Watchy, thank you very much for the follow. Very kind of you. There we go. Okie dokie. I'm going to say thank you very much to everyone that came today, including you, Lirie.
Yeah, thank you.
As I said, I will be back again in a couple of hours with Colony Wars Vengeance for the PS1. So if you want to see me in space again, then you can find me there. But otherwise, that is it, and I will let Lirie say goodbye as well.
Yes, thank you so much everyone for joining us today. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I was a little scared of doing badly, but I think it went well. Anyway, the raid message is going to be space raid for this side. So, but yes, thank you so much everyone for joining me. Please check out Max. He's very cool. Certified
Hey,
cool.
thank you.
And
I try my best.
I'm going to go get some dinner myself now.
Hey.
Thank you so much everyone for joining us, and until next time, bye bye.
Until next time.